Expectations inside Formula One often rise and fall quickly, especially for teams that operate under constant scrutiny. A single strong season can reset targets, while a difficult follow-up tends to amplify internal and external pressure. For organizations preparing for a major regulatory shift, managing that balance becomes even more complex. That context has shaped much of the discussion around Ferrari in recent months. After finishing 2024 fighting for the Constructors' Championship until the final round in Abu Dhabi, the Italian team endured a sharp downturn in 2025, ending the year fourth in the standings. The contrast has inevitably driven conversations about direction, accountability, and what comes next. Charles Leclerc has been clear that he views 2026 as a decisive moment for the Maranello squad, describing it as an all-or-nothing year as Formula One enters a new technical era. Ferrari team principal Frédéric Vasseur, however, has pushed back against the idea that such comments create unhealthy pressure, framing Leclerc's stance as a natural and constructive mindset for a top-level driver. Vasseur stressed that Leclerc's dissatisfaction with results and performance should not be misread. Speaking to the media, he explained that a critical attitude is essential regardless of finishing position. According to Vasseur, the approach Leclerc shows after a second place is different from after a sixth, but the underlying objective remains the same, identifying areas to improve and pushing the team forward. Leclerc ended the 2025 season fifth in the Drivers' Championship with 242 points, while Lewis Hamilton finished sixth on 156 points in his first year with Ferrari. Vasseur acknowledged that the scale of the regulation changes for 2026 naturally sharpens the focus, but he rejected the idea that Leclerc's comments signal added tension within the team. Honestly, if you look at last year, Charles is not the same when you ask him after a session if he is happy with second or with sixth, Vasseur said during a media briefing. But when you ask him what he wants to do with the team, the approach is always constructive. It is about doing a better job. Vasseur added that this mentality applies across the grid regardless of position. He pointed out that teams at Alpine, Williams, Red Bull or Ferrari all conduct debriefs with the same objective, whether they finish first or 10th. According to him, constant dissatisfaction is part of the performance culture, covering every area from power unit and aerodynamics to simulator work and car setup. The Ferrari boss concluded by saying that he expects drivers to push relentlessly. He referenced Max Verstappen and Lando Norris as examples of drivers who constantly demand more from their teams. If Charles and Lewis were very happy with the car and everything around it, I would be worried, Vasseur said. This attitude is positive, not negative. What's your take on Ferrari's outlook heading into the 2026 regulation change? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.